Are these recording?
Hi, I'm Jill Caslow.
And I'm Ben Safarbi, and this is the cast of Game Over Man, the Netflix exclusive, coming out March 23rd. Adam Devine, Blake Anderson, and the University of Wisconsin's very own welcome home, Anders Holm.
Hey. Badger alum, Anders Holm. Everyone, let's give it up to alum. Anders Holm. We have this idea for this video game, and we pitch it to this guy who is like a billionaire, and he's basically like Dan Bilzerian, sort of, whereas internet famous, kind of a maniac, and just will throw his money around. So we pitch him this idea. He's like, sure, whatever, that sounds cool. I'd like to play that video game. Here's $250,000. We're like, oh my God, we're gonna quit our jobs and start making this video game. And we work at the hotel that he rented out to throw the party at, and it gets taken over by terrorists right then. And we were like, if he dies, so does our dream. So we have to save the day. Well, we all wanted to do hardcore porno, but then we couldn't,
Right.
Because
they wouldn't have us.
Dickless, we have no penises,
Right.
and so
It's
just a nub there for us. I don't know. The action comedies are kind of popular right now, but like they always tiptoe around the action and
the comedy sometimes.
And the comedies a lot of times.
Yeah.
So they're kind of throwing it right down the middle, and everything's PG-13 because they want to appeal to a mass audience. But we wanted to make the hard R-rated version of an action comedy, and so that's what we did.
And we wanted to make sure that like it is real and that the audience understands these guys are in over their heads. And if the audience feels like the audience is in over their heads as well, hopefully that'll make the stakes high. There is a scene in the trailer where you all are shooting at each other. Mm-hmm. What was it like to finally have guns in an action movie and get to use those?
Well, a little known fact about that scene, real guns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we used real guns and really shot it. Blake lost a foot. That's a fake foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? He could do that all day.
Yeah, that's how you know it's fake. See how it was different when I did it?
Yeah.
See,
Real.
That looks fake.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I mean, we're like, these guys, like, what would be the worst thing to do if you're hiding from terrorists, which would be to get in a gunfight with your friends in a hotel room when you're trying to hide.
Yeah.
But we were so riled up and in our own thing that's where we went. But it was so much fun getting to do the big action set pieces in this movie, as opposed to doing Workaholics, where you'd have some action, some stunts, but for the most part you had to keep it at a certain budge.
Yeah.
So when people get shot, there's lots of blood. Yeah, we looked it up.
Yep.
We did our research, and we're like, is there any blood? Because you see other movies, people get shot, no blood, and that's kind of weird.
You just hear
and then we looked it up. Turns out lots of blood, so we added all that blood.
It's not just like gore for willy-nilly's sake. There's something behind it, a little something. Is this just a Die Hard movie with the Workaholics cast thrown in it? You could say that.
It's a great pitch. I'd watch that.
Ooh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah.
No one's thought of that or said that. We should write that down.
Yeah.
We should write that down.
I'm recording.
Are these recording?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. We'll look back at this.
Shaggy, when we were writing it in the very first draft, Shaggy was in there, and it was originally a celebrity telethon that was like saving some oil spill or whatever. So there's all the celebrities, and then the bad guy was like, "Oh, Shaggy's here, and I'm gonna put a gun to his head and make him sing my favorite song," which to us was just a very funny idea. And Shaggy was our top pick because that song specifically is very like upbeat, but if you listen to it, the lyrics are kind of like a little wild, a little weird out there. So if you just strip all the music and the good times from it, and you make a man say with a gun to his head, funny to us.
Yeah, very, very funny to us.
Yeah.
The journey. Well, it is cool to experience all these life highlights with my best friends, and also it's kind of cool that Workaholics was, the jumping off point for all of us. So it's just cool to have people around me that know exactly kind of what I'm going through and sharing it with them. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
That's
Sorry.
weird. It's fun. I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm drunk again.
Yeah. Party Hard study harder, live soft.
Ooh, that's good. And with that, I'm done.